2 months ago, I made a video about consistency. I talked about how hard it is, but also all these cool tips that you can use to stay consistent, to stay faithful. And then I disappeared. Life tested me immediately. I started this channel when I was on leave. So I had time to dream and edit and shoot. And I mean, anyone who knows me knows that I am the least likely person to start a YouTube channel. But that's how much time I had. I thought about how nice it would be to start a channel, all the cool things that we could talk about, all the things that I can explore. And I actually started the channel and it was going well and I've enjoyed it. But then I started working full time and that changed a lot. In this video, I want to talk about how to get back into the rhythm. Hi guys, welcome back to Gracefully Adulting. My name is Grace Asinger Rosili. I am a mom, I am a sister, I am a friend, I am a wife, and very recently a full-time procurement professional, which I have said changes a lot. But I'm trying to navigate this adulting thing and grow in my faith, and I'm sharing my journey so that you guys can learn along with me and also share ideas. If you think there is something that I can talk about that you would like to hear about or would like me to get someone to talk about, please share that in the comment section and I will be sure to address it. Otherwise, like, subscribe, and invite your friends so that we share this journey together. So yeah, I started this channel when I had plenty of time, but as you know, life changes. And for me, the last 2 months have been transitioning from a stay-home wife and mom to a full-time working mom. And that has come with a lot of complications. It has come with a lot of adjusting. It has come with a lot of learning. There have been times when I've had to call friends to just ask them like, how do you manage? How do you, because I have friends who have like 3 kids, 2 kids, and I don't know. I only have one, but it's it's complicated. And I'm in a place where having a maid is not really a thing. So I need to cook, I need to clean, I need to take care of the home, take care of myself and work and still show up and be pleasant as a wife. So it can be a lot. And the last 2 months have been pretty much that, figuring out new systems, changing my plans. I mean, I had goals for the year, but then I realized maybe some of those goals are not realistic considering where I am and what I need to do. And accepting that maybe I'm not going to do some of the things I wanted to do at this time. Not that I will not do them ever, but needing to reprioritize and reorient my life. So it has been that really. And I think 3 things have stood out for me. One of them being giving myself grace. I do admire people who keep going and never stop, but where I am right now and the strength that I have and the resources that I have, I needed to give myself time to grow into the new position. And that is what the last 2 months have been. And I think it's something that I also mentioned in one of my videos on consistency, giving yourself grace. A lot of the times, I think we are guilt tripped into thinking that consistency means you never stop. But really, consistency also means how do you start again when you have stopped? So, yes, I have been away for 2 months, but I am back. And in addition to grace, one of the things that I would encourage you to do is find a support system. Yes, I have had to lean on my support system heavily. First and foremost, of course, I have to thank my husband because none of this would be possible without him. He has been, yeah, he has been here for the entire journey and he has been supportive in holding the baby so that I can shoot, in cooking, in cleaning up. He has done a lot because, yeah, he is my very first support system. And while I was in this transition period, my sister came to visit, which was such a blessing because, for example, right now it is close to 11 p.m. when I'm shooting this, but I have had help. Yes, I came from a full day of work, but I was able to come back and find that there was food at home and take care of the baby and eat and rest and be able to do this. I would not have been able to do that without help. So I would advise you to do not feel ashamed to ask for help, and do not get discouraged or feel like you're being a burden. Ask for help and lean on your support system, because that's what they're there for. You're a support system for someone else, and you have a support system too. You have family, you have friends, you have neighbors, you have workmates, you have relatives. Lean on that support system. And I think the last one, and possibly the most important one, is the purpose. If you do not know why you've started a thing, it is likely that when there are other distractions, other priorities, you will drop off. Very many times, I mean, it's only Feb, but you might have had goals that you set in Jan and already you've fallen off that wagon. So, why are you doing the things that you're doing? Because for me, and I'll give an example of my why, I feel that this channel is an opportunity for me to share the gospel. It's an opportunity for me to encourage people. I mean, you guys have been such a blessing. Getting feedback, hearing stories of people who have watched and been blessed and shared with others, that is a massive encouragement. And at the end of the day, at the end of doing all the other business as usual in life, taking care of all the other things, it's still at the back of my mind. Having this channel is an opportunity for me that I might not be able to get in any other way. I'm doing this in the comfort of my home, as and when I have time. I mean, I would like a perfectly planned out, set out time, but right now that might not be feasible. But being able to sit here and share the lessons that I'm learning, even the difficulties, because the last 2 months have not been, they have not been easy, but I have learned something that I think I can share. And actually, the next video I'm going to share is going to be about purpose. I'm going to talk about why you need to discover your purpose and even share how you can do that. Because I think, especially for young people, that is not something you can leave to chance. You really, really need to be clear on your why, because there are so many distractions. And I always say to myself, if I do not define my why, someone else will define it for me. There are many people out there who want your time, who want your attention, who want your money, who want your energy, and you're going to have, as you grow up, you're going to have to say no to some of those things. And how do you say no? You only say no when you know what you should say yes to. So yeah, it is those three things really for me. And I hope that if you have been discouraged by a goal that you set, and maybe you're feeling guilty because you're not being as consistent as you wanted, or maybe it's turning out not to be what as easy as you thought it was going to be, because I've had to make adjustments. There are things that I wanted to do at the beginning of the year that I know are probably not feasible anymore. Having had this time to reflect, there are things that I wanted to do that I am probably not going to do now, but I'll do later, or I'll do in another way. So having that clarity of purpose really helps you curate your life and make it make sense. So I am going to do a video on that, and I hope that it will be a blessing. So if this is something that has blessed you, if you have learned something from today, please like and subscribe and share in the comment box what you think you have picked out, because it really, really encourages me and encourages others as well. And I really, really appreciate you taking the time to sit here with me and listen. And I pray that God will bless you and help you to be consistent and help you to overcome those difficulties that generally life throws at us. And I pray that this will be a journey that You will go through 2026 and you'll come at the other end with a lot of success. Thank you so much for joining me once again and have a blessed day.